One word in Psalm 51 that changes everything. David had just spent 12 verses in the wreckage, the confession, the shame, the asking for a clean heart and a renewed spirit. And then he writes this: then I will teach transgressors your ways. Then. Not despite this, not after I've put enough distance between me and what I did, then. As is, this is the next thing. As in, what just happened becomes the material. That's not the move most of us would make. Most of us, when we fail significantly, go one of two directions. We either hide and hope nobody finds out, or we're so ashamed of it that we quietly disqualify ourselves from ever being useful again. We assume the failure is a ceiling, the thing that marks the end of what God can do with us. David assumes the opposite. He assumes that if God restores him, the failure doesn't disappear from his story. It becomes part of how he helps other people find God. He doesn't edit it out. He expects God to use it. That's what grace actually does. It doesn't waste failure, it redeems it. There's a difference between those two things. Waste means it counts for nothing. Redeem means it counts for something you didn't expect. Grace takes the thing you thought disqualified you and makes it the precise reason someone else finally feels like they can come home. Think about the people in your life who have helped you most in your hardest moments. Chances are they weren't the people who had everything together. They were the ones who had been somewhere close to where you were and made it through. That's not a coincidence. That's the economy of grace. David writes this verse in the middle of his worst moment, not after he's recovered from it, which means he has more faith in what God can do with his failure than most of us have on our very best days. Your worst chapter might be someone else's way in. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me before the noise today. Grace doesn't waste failure. It turns into the very thing that helps someone else find their way home. Remember, no matter where you are or what you've been through, our good God loves you more deeply than you could possibly imagine. I'll see you tomorrow.